When I was 10, my pancreas packed up, which means that I've had type 1 diabetes since then. I've been working to help other youngsters with type 1 diabetes get across their opinions and their concerns and how their care can be improved. Everything needs to be planned and everything's a struggle. I've been to Type 1 Parliament to lobby MPs for more funding into Type 1 research. Through that I've got my MP involved with supporting youngsters, and I got her to mention me in Parliament to try and help support young people. I've also been working with the council and with the local health service to improve support in schools. Through lobbying, the Children and Families Bill has come through, and that will mean that children will have to have a medical action plan in schools which will help with their care. I've talked to people from the clinical commissioning group about improving their side of supporting children. I've talked on the radio about fundraising and raising awareness about the condition. I've also been in the local and the national newspaper talking about how it is to live with type 1 diabetes. I'm developing a mentoring system that will be older people with type 1 being there to support children, maybe from transition from primary school to secondary school, to be there to go into meetings that they might have with teachers so they're aware of what is available to them. I'd want to be there so if a student was told that they weren't allowed to or couldn't do something, that I could be there and say, well, there is a way to do it, like you shouldn't just give up because somebody said you can't do it. But also outside of the mentoring in schools, I support younger people with type 1 diabetes, and I'm happy to show other people all of the equipment that you have to use and how it affects people on a day-to-day basis. I've never been good at like public speaking or anything, so it's quite difficult going to the meetings and everything, but it's just like coming out and you feel like you've made a bit of a difference and you feel like maybe people won't have to go through the same struggles you have, then that's what makes me want to continue doing it. I think the only way that we can make a big change is by influencing those in power to change the laws and the rules and just take the ideas forward.